Tonight at 6 o'clock, a Georgia woman has been identified as one of the first known deaths related to a lack of abortion care access.
Amber Thurman died waiting 18 hours for a DNC.
Amber did not just die. She suffered because of a ban. I never knew anything about a maternal review board. They all agreed that Amber's death was preventable. And because it was preventable and she's not here, the fight is on.
My husband and I were really overjoyed to find out that I was pregnant with what would be our second. I miscarried in our kitchen 3 days later. I eventually got really sick and needed to go to the emergency room for care. What happened then ended up being the scariest 5 weeks of our lives, and at the end of it, we didn't know if I was going to survive. I went to the hospital the first time, and they told me to come back in a couple days and that they would tell me if I was still pregnant. I continued to deteriorate until my husband carried me into the emergency room the last time. And we cried and begged and pleaded for somebody to treat me. I later found out that I lost one of 2 twins, and I had been diagnosed with vanishing twin syndrome. I can guarantee you that if I was in a different state, that I would have been treated differently.
I am an ultrasound technician. I've been an ultrasound technician for about 20 plus years. I currently have to turn patients away every day and send them to other states, which is totally unacceptable. They should be able to get the care that they need in the state that they live in. Abortion is health care. It should not be something that's left up to politicians and states to decide. It should be left up to the woman. It is their fundamental right. The hospitals are oversaturated with patients, and we are being pushed to the side, and we are the ones that are having to force physicians to believe that we are hurting, that we are in pain, and that we are not making these symptoms up, and we shouldn't have to do that.
To everyone that sleeps on this issue of women's reproductive rights and the bans on abortions and allowing strangers to make choices for our bodies, this is the result.
I worry for the people because I worry that eventually we won't be able to find care.
It should be whatever that person decides at that moment to come through the clinic door to do what they want to do with their bodies.
We cannot go backward. We must go forward. We cannot go back to the days when women could not have full access to birth control. We cannot go back to the days when women had to risk their lives to end an unwanted pregnancy. The time has come for all of us to protect and expand women's rights in America.